interest rates because it was during COVID.
I'm very familiar with that one.
So, I look back still to this day like, man, I wish I would have got this and that, got more. Yep.
Bought more.
Yep, bought more.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that can kind of bring us to our
hot takes on the investor tribe. Hot takes on the investor tribe.
Today, Hot Takes on the Investor Tribe is brought to you by Kebabinit. So Kebabinit makes the best
kebabs of all kinds.
Ever.
We got sausage kebabs, we have steak kebabs.
If there was an award
chicken
show,
kebabs
you
the other day.
literally need to be interrupted and be like, this is the best. And so shout out to the team at Kebabinit. Derek is an amazing chef, and they do a phenomenal job. We got close up. Today we have steak. We have, I believe we have sausage. They bring chicken. And it's absolutely amazing. And Koya, what is the hot take of the day?
Sure. So today's hot take is there is a market crash coming. Everybody thinks it. Yeah, all my friends think a market crash or hopes a market crash comes so they could get a house. That's what they tell me. They think a market crash is coming because the prices are way too expensive because of inflation. Now, I done kind of countered it and explained that, hey, like, we got better regulations going on than 2008. That's why I kind of try to explain. But they like, no, regulations don't matter. It's the prices. That's why the market crash is going to happen because and you know, we are, like, at least I'm seeing it on my end. I am seeing houses sit on the market a little bit longer than maybe before. At least with certain houses, because I look at multifamilies because, you know, I do house hacking. But so I could kind of see their perspective, like it's houses waiting on the market longer, people's not buying as much. What do you all think?
I started investing when we had a big market crash, or I got serious about investing when we had a big market crash in '07. So I don't do sound effects, you know, like that, you know, guy on TV, but beep, 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 beep. I was trying to back the truck up and get anything and everything I could get in '07. Everybody was fearful. You know, like Warren Buffett says, everybody's be fearful, you know, be greedy. Everybody's greedy, be fearful. So I was buying all that I could. I had friends, I had family tell me I'm crazy. The market went down 50%. What if it goes down another 50%? I was like, well, I'm going to rent it out. And if it burns down, blows up, you know, falls apart, I still got the land. Yeah. You know, I'll be okay. And you're buying it, you know, start off with a 2 and then add another one here and there. They were easy to find back then. They were on the MLS. You walk down the street and find a deal, and people trying to get out of properties and get rid of. The banks want to get them off their books and get rid of them.
So do you see similarities to today? Do you think that?
No,
absolutely
not.
Yeah, because right now, you know, it's unlikely.
Yes, go for it.
It's unlikely that there's going to be a housing market crash in 2026, guys, and so. You know, it's kind of interesting. J.P. Morgan Global Research, they project that housing prices is going to stall in as far as 0% growth in 2026. Realtor.com even suggests that prices may dip in 22 of 100 cities, in the top 100 cities, particularly in the South and the West. And so what we're thinking is that there's going to be more stabilization and a correction in certain areas. And a reset rather than an absolute collapse. And so while there's truth that some properties are overvalued, markets will see some price dips, all right? And so, but national prices are expected to remain flat or show some minimal growth, and we're talking 0 to 3%. And so we know that the average trend line over the last 25 years has been roughly 3.5 to 4% every year. And so even at flat growth, it doesn't matter for a lot of the population because they're not looking to sell. What it does matter is that prices are increasing just slower. And so they're not seeing a collapse. So we cannot dollar cost average the market. It's about not timing the market, it's time in the market. So it's so important to not look for the crash, but look for the opportunity. Right. And so with that said, you know, we're not going to necessarily see a market crash come. So your friends, Koya, need to understand that they need to look for an opportunity. Where can they buy? Because
when's the best time to buy?
Yes, was yesterday. But the second best time is today, right? So that's what's and that's the thing, because I kick myself. I'm like, I sold a multifamily last